Right. Y'all have done such a good job getting caught back up with your work, getting everything ready so that we can be here at the end of Unit 1. Can you believe it? We've been in school for 3 weeks and our introduction unit is complete. Has it flown by for you as much as it has for me? All right, so we began our unit with the question, what does it mean to be an American, right? And these were our answers. You can make your own decisions. You can come here and be accepted. You have freedom of speech, the right to your own opinion. Everyone has a chance to be successful. Not everyone agrees with us. You're free. You're willing to sacrifice for the betterment of the country. People are willing to fight for those. People had to fight for the rights we have today. You can stand up for yourself. You can believe in anything. You might not be liked by everyone. You can change and evolve, and you can be yourself, right? Those were the ideas we started the unit with, the guiding forces that we believed, basically that we thought made up being American. So let's take a moment and survey what your final project for the unit will be. All right, so we're going to create a TED Talk, which I've had y'all listen to 2 TED Talks. Essentially, it's just a speech, right? Don't get hung up on the name. You're writing a short speech. And our two driving questions are, what does it mean to be an American? And how does the concept of identity connect to being an American? So that's what we've been looking at for the unit. The question I want to answer, and therefore the prompt for this writing assignment, is how do the realities of immigrants' experiences reflect or fail to reflect American ideals? So we know from our text that we've read a lot of different things about immigrants and immigrant life. And we also know what classical American ideals are. We will talk very quickly in just a moment about what those American ideals are. So if that question's kind of weird to you, that's okay. We're going to break it down. So the requirements for this here project are, it has to be 3 to 5 minutes long. That's about 1.5 to 2 pages, probably, if you read slow. But 3 to 5 minutes long, because it's a speech, you're going to read it. Talk must include and cite textual evidence from at least 4, I'm going to highlight that, at least 4 texts that we've read. It must be 1, typed and turned into Google Classroom, and I will tell you how to format it. And 2, performed and placed on Flipgrid. So y'all probably have never used Flipgrid before, but I will show you how to use it and you will be okay. But you just need to be prepared. We are going to record it and we will most likely be sharing them. Let me rephrase that. We will be sharing them. I would at the very least, like to share them with Dr. Fisher, our phenomenal principal. So we've got to do our very, very best. Okay. So that is sort of an overview of our Okay, so that's an overview of the requirements for the paper, and you will have access to this sheet, I promise. Let's talk a little bit more in depth, about the writing prompt. So our question, the question that you will be answering, our driving question, is how do the realities of immigrants' experiences reflect or fail to reflect American ideals? Now, American ideals can be thought of as the right to life, liberty, property, equality, freedom, equal opportunity, access to the American dream. That's the quick version. But really, it's a lot of this. So the quintessential things we think it means to be an American, have immigrants had historically, have immigrants had access to those things, those American ideals? So you are going to restate that question to create a topic sentence. You can either say realities of immigrants reflect or fail to reflect, depending on how you believe, what you think you can support. And then that will be what you will write about. So you can choose, based on the text we've read, the realities of immigrants. Those are our realities of immigrants, right? Decide whether American ideals are upheld for all people. Then use textual evidence from 4 of the, it's more than 7. 4 of the texts we've read to back up your information. All right, I have also, for your convenience, made a list of all of the texts we've read and will read. Over here is your access link, so the link to the text. You know how to do this. You know how to open a link, open it up, and here's the text, right? Open it up, and here is the text. Then I also have linked my close readings if we had them. So Music for My Mother, close reading. Morning Talk, close reading. So you have right at your fingertips what you need to be successful. So let's go over that one more time. Our final project, which will be worth a test grade, our first test grade of the semester, is a piece of argumentative writing. You're writing a 3 to 5 minute TED Talk that will include 4 evidence from at least 4 of the texts we've read, and it will answer the question, how do the realities of immigrants' experiences reflect or fail to reflect American ideals? If you have any questions, if you have any comments or concerns, please contact me. But you will have about a week and a half to finish this assignment, turn it in, all right? We will work on it together in class for this week and a half. You'll have a day for brainstorming. You'll have a day for drafting and editing and all that good stuff. So you will be in a position to be successful if you put yourself in that position. All right. Thank you so much for working hard, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much.